I have new glasses. Well, I have new actually glasses for every episode. And they look cute.
Very, very cute.
I know, right?
Ew. Honestly.
Honestly.
What's honestly?
Honestly.
Honestly.
Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about something that we probably all think about, so our passions, goals and dreams.
Yes, not just the highlight reels, but the real journey, the small wins, the setbacks, and the steps that move us forward, even when it's hard.
Because every step, no matter how small, it does matter. And progress isn't always obvious, but I think it's always powerful. And progress is not linear too. You know, there are going to be ups and downs. Like whenever you want to achieve something, I don't feel like there's always a straight road. You know, you can have, I guess, like blinders on. You can have the tunnel vision, but you might come across bumps and stuff. But I think just making that little process every single day, that progress, it really does help.
Yeah. And honestly, every little effort you make is getting you closer to the life you're trying to build, even when it doesn't feel like it.
So now we're going to be talking about our personal goals. What are they, and what are some things that we're working on right now? So Kimmy, do you want to go first? What are you focusing on right now?
One thing I'm working on right now is I'm building a stronger version of myself by returning to regular workouts, establishing a routine that supports me, and being intentional with my money so I can save and grow. Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's one thing I'm working on right now. Yeah.
And how are you finding sort of getting back into regular workouts? Are you finding it easy, or do you feel like some days a little bit hard?
Some days are hard, to be honest. I like working out in the morning, so I like to wake up and then have my coffee and then work out. But I swear, sometimes like I can feel a bit tired and like I can feel a bit lethargic, especially when I'm just getting back into workouts again. So I'm still working on that discipline to keep it consistent. But I love working out. I love it. Like as soon as I finish a workout, I'm like, yes, I got it done. I'm like, why didn't I get it done earlier? Like why am I thinking so much of it rather than actually just getting it done?
Yeah, it makes you feel good, you know, like you feel like you've accomplished something, and it makes you feel better, like I guess mentally, emotionally and physically, just to have that workout. Yeah, and you mentioned about being intentional with money so that you can save and grow.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything to be more intentional with your spending habits, or are you keeping track of your money? Is there anything that you're doing that is helping you?
I am not doing this. I know I said intentionally, but I am trying to also make it into like a habit of like trying not to spend on things that I don't need, like especially excessively. I think before, I remember when I used to do a lot of workouts, right? I used to eat a lot more healthy foods.
Yeah.
I used to spend money unnecessarily on things on food that I don't need. I think there will be so many fruits in the house. I used to get like pineapples.
Yeah, there was
I
a phase.
I used to get melons, and I used to get like kiwis, and I'm like, did I actually need those fruits? Half of the fruits I didn't even like them, but I thought because I was following this
paleo diet.
Exactly, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I thought that's what I need to have to get to the body that I want, to get the mindset that I want, and get off also on bread. Like I wouldn't eat bread, so I would substitute with that with other things, like they're called bulgur wheat. I think they're called bulgur wheat. It's like a form of like a
It's like rice.
it's
I
like
think, is it
it's
rice?
like a rice. It's like quinoa.
Yeah.
And I would do all sorts of these things just to have like alternative way. But now I'm just thinking that I should just stick to the basics. Stick to things that I actually want to eat.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
Yeah.
So I'm just being mindful on especially on the food that I don't need.
I like that. Yeah.
So I can save on things that I do want to get.
Yeah.
How about you, Sissy?
I think I'm just focused on improving my health and fitness now. I know that we, want to go to a couple of holidays this year. We want to go to a summer holiday and maybe one in the autumn. So I think, I just want to work out and just build some good muscle, get toned. I think I'm doing all right in terms of like my food. I think I'm making really healthy habits. Some days, obviously it's not easy and you do want to indulge, but I think I'm doing quite well. Especially like my macros. I think my protein level was quite low, but I think now that I've increased it, I can sort of feel that difference. I can see that difference. So that is definitely helping me. I think one of my other personal goals is that like I've been working for years and years and years, and I really want to sort of make that change where I want to do something for myself, something for us, something for our family, so that we can grow something for ourselves, work for ourselves, and build a future where we can possibly move into a bigger home, have more space, have like a nice garden for our mum, and just like sort of see where this goes, and just like working on things in the background that hopefully one day, inshallah, like we'll be able to achieve them. And it may not be easy, and that's absolutely fine. Challenges are part of life, but I think like I'm such a goal setter. I love like working towards things and really earning things. So yeah, I do hope just like taking those little steps, one day at a time, that one day we can build that future for ourselves.
Yeah, and I love that. I love everything you said.
Yeah,
it's all about just having that hope of, if you're working towards it, you really want something, you will get it.
yeah,
That's how I see things. And
yeah,
also, like, here's the truth, like some days we don't get it all right, some weeks it feels like we're stuck, but just showing up, even just a little, I feel like it's just still progress. It
yeah,
still makes a difference on something, I feel
yeah.
like.
Absolutely, and I feel like even small actions, writing a paragraph in your journal, or if you're writing a book, whatever it is, if you love writing, and if you just write that one paragraph, that's absolutely fine. Just cooking one healthy meal, just taking 10 minutes just to breathe, doing meditation, or going
Like
for a
something
walk.
small.
Yeah,
Something small.
yeah, and I feel like these are the steps that build momentum, and that's really really key, and I feel like it's just like when you do those little things, they add up, and it really shapes who you're becoming.
Yeah.
And we can ask, I guess, all our listeners, to do a mini exercise, do like a tiny win reflection, where just take a minute to write down one goal you worked on this week. Doesn't matter how small, even a 10-minute walk, finishing a task, journaling, that also counts. And just celebrate, progress matters. And just say it to yourself, write it down, feel it, wherever it is. But I think it's really important, to take those like little wins and celebrate it. I feel like sometimes we just wait for that one big goal to happen, and then we celebrate it. But I think it's just doing it on like a daily basis that really really like builds and adds to everything that you're trying to achieve.
Yeah, I think one thing I do is I set like a one liner on my journal. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. Just on something small that I just achieved on the day. So yeah, like my sis just said now, just add in the comments below. What's the one goal or passion you're working on right now? Big or small, personal or professional, anything. Like every effort, I feel like it counts.
Yeah.
I really do think so.
Yeah. Right. So in this segment, we're going to be talking about how we bring our goals to life. And we're going to be talking about the tools and the mindset that help us to move forward.
Yeah. I feel like there's many things that we can use. Like one thing I follow mostly is I use a vision board, but not just for big dreams like travel or career goals. It's not just always just that. It's also for everyday things that matter to me, like being consistent, taking care of myself, growing as a person. Like seeing my goals every day keeps me grounded, I feel like, and also inspired and focused. I'm also like a visual learner. Like I like to see things visually, in terms of like images and things like that. I don't like to just write things down. I like to actually see images, like colorful images. So it feels like a quite reminder of like that I'm moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I feel like that's something that I do. I have like a vision board I put on the wall so I can see it every day.
Yeah.
So
I love that. Yeah.
Helps.
I've been doing vision boards for a good couple of years now. I think it's close to almost 10 years, and it started with me reading a book called The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. Can't exactly remember if she did mention or not, but I think it was about manifestation. And then I just like to read about things, and obviously like my faith is the utmost important thing for me, but I was quite curious about manifestation and vision boards, and I feel like it's like a reminder, right, that our dreams are real, it's tangible, and it's worth pursuing every single day. And I just love the I actually just love the process of it. Sort of going online and, seeing pictures that sort of that you can relate with, or like, these are your goals that you want to pursue, and then cutting them out and then putting it onto a board and then placing it somewhere in your home that you can just see every single day. And it's just like just like you said, it's like a constant reminder that whatever is happening, there are things that doesn't always go right. There are challenges in life, but once you just see that vision board, you can kind of like center yourself and just bring your thoughts back and say, okay, you know what, with everything else that is going, these are the things that I want to try to achieve. And it could be, so many different things. It could be something related to your personal goals, your professional goals. It could be related to, I guess like something that you just wanna achieve, I guess, health, creative wise. So I think that has really helped me, and a couple of my vision boards have really come to life, and the way that they have has like shocked me and surprised me.
There is one thing that she drew it and it came true, and it just shows crazy, but it does come true. And I think because it came true, I started focusing on it a little bit more. I started believing in it a little bit more, and I started doing it myself, and I started seeing it actually coming true, like here and there. Like I wanted braces for so long, for instance, and I was a little bit broke. I don't know if I should say that, but I was. But I was able to come up with that saving, and I was able to just get my like teeth fixed and get braces. And I was like,
it wasn't cheap. It was really expensive.
It was expensive. My goodness, my teeth was not easy to fix. It was. It took a time, but it came true. And now I'm so happy with my teeth because I wanted it so much, and I wrote it down. I drew it. I drew everything. Like, this is how I want my teeth to be like. And it came true. So
and now you have pearly white, straight teeth and really beautiful teeth now.
Thank you. I do appreciate it.
No, but if only they can see the real one. But I love vision boards, and the one that I drew, the way that it was like exactly the way I drew it, that's how I got it. And I think above everything, this is Allah's doing. This has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with the vision board or anything like that. But I think it really helps with your mindset, just to see it every single day and to work towards it. But I know that everything that I've got in my life, all my blessings, they are from Allah, and when you do these things, whether that's like manifestation, law of attraction, vision boards, whatever tools you want to use. But I think at the end of the day, as long as you're trying to work towards it, I think just working hard and then just leaving everything to your creator, that is really powerful. I think every day just trying to work hard, and some days it is difficult, but when you achieve it, and then when you're just like, how did this happen? And what did I do to deserve it? And then you're like, oh, this actually works, and so I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna try that. And I feel like it really helps with confidence, self-esteem, because not everybody thinks that they can achieve certain things. They're like, oh, that's a bit too far-fetched, or I don't think I deserve that. And we can be quite hard on ourselves, but when we do see these little things, when they do happen and then you try to achieve it, you're like, oh, you know what, no dream is too big, like why. It's like, I can be passionate about something and I can work towards it and I can achieve it. And then you see other people, right, on social media and just like, I guess, out and about and stuff, and you see that other people are sort of living your dream, and you're like, but I want to do that too. And it's like, but you can
do it.
Actually, you can.
Like, nothing's stopping anyone.
Nothing's stopping you. So
also, one thing I want to put out there is like, I practice like manifestation. Like, for me, it's really about like clarity and intention, like getting closer to what I really want to create in my life, and then matching it with action. So it's not just about wishing for things to happen, it's about showing up, doing the work, and staying open to the opportunities that come your way. I think there are also like signs, like there's a reason why certain things has come about, and maybe
at the right time,
and maybe it's like, okay, maybe it's like a sign that has come, maybe for you to be open with it, like to see what could be. Exactly. So we have another mini exercise. It's called a 1 minute manifestation. So we want you to close your eyes for 60 seconds and imagine yourself achieving one goal, just one goal. Feel the accomplishment, visualize the steps, and just notice the pride. Just feel yourself that you're in your goal. You've already achieved it. You are where you are. And then open your eyes and just write down one small action that you can do today to take it forward. It doesn't have to be big, but something small that you can do, anything. And be like,
that's going to contribute towards the goal that I want to make, and just keep on doing that. Just keep on adding stuff, building. I feel like things always work when you start from the bottom and then just build yourself up, whether that's like you're trying to learn more about different skills, so that you can achieve that goal. It could be anything.
I agree on that. I think that's like a really useful tool. We also have like one prompt for listeners. Like, what's one tool or mindset that you use to bring your goals and dreams to life? Or if you haven't tried any yet, like what's the one step you could take like this week to start? I think that's also quite a useful one that you could do.
Yeah, because we've been talking about vision boards, manifestation, law of attraction, but is there anything else that people use? I'm actually really, really curious about how people do achieve their goals, because I think everyone talks about it, right? Everyone will be like, oh, I want this, I want that, but what's the process? Like, what do you do? Because I feel like our mindset is really, really strong, right? But not all the time. It's not like every day you're going to feel that you're going to achieve something. So how do you keep on going? So let us know in the comments if there's anything that you use and how you can help us, I guess, help yourself and help others.
And also, like, I feel like progress isn't perfect. Like some days we follow the plan, some days we stumble, but every step, every action, I feel like every intention also it counts. I feel like using these tools keep us moving forward, even when so many things in our life, or even like just in general, life can just feel messy.
Before we wrap up, let's reflect. So Kimmy, what is the one goal that you're quietly proud of, even if it feels small to others?
For me, it's about staying consistent with journaling. Like as I mentioned earlier, it's about one thing I like to do is write like one line on my journal. I think this what helps me to feel grounded and connected to myself. I feel like I also read like affirmations on the gratitude app, and that really sets the tone for my day. It puts me in a reflective headspace and gives me the gentle motivation to keep going, especially on the days when I don't feel so motivated. I think that's what helps me, that I try to keep up with daily. Try to stay consistent as much as I can, I think.
I like that. And I think that sort of builds on what I'm going to say is I think I'm proud of just showing up consistently, even on the days where I feel like my motivation is low. I think it's the discipline that keeps me going. And I've been trying to work on that for years and years and years. And I learned this a long time ago, that it's not motivation that keeps you going, it's the discipline and the consistency that you do, that every single day you do something that really, really helps for you to achieve things. So that's definitely something that I'm really proud of. And I think just building steady habits, taking care of my responsibilities and just choosing progress over perfection, because I am a perfectionist, but I think I've learned over the years that it's really important, just to focus on that. As we were saying earlier, like the small wins, small achievements that really, really sort of add up to that big goal. And I feel like it really lays the foundation for you to sort of build something that is really, really big, which goes back to my personal goals, where I want to sort of leave my job and create something for ourselves, and if that could be through this podcast. So please support us, like our episodes, subscribe, and I really want to just create a better future for us and our mom. Life hasn't been easy, it's been really, really tough, and maybe one day we'll share our life story with you, but I think those are some of the things. I think just being consistent, being disciplined, and doing whatever works for you. People are different and different things work for different people, but whatever it is, I think small wins, they really build momentum, and they are proof that we're just capable of growth every single day. Just believe in yourself, trust your abilities, and just have that confidence and be like, you know what, I'm worth it and I can achieve it. So
no, I love that. I absolutely love everything that you said. I think that is the best thing that you could ever do is for yourself, is to just, even though some days you might not believe it, but you have that hope, that gut feeling that if you just carry on, just let's live a more longer, just do the next thing, even if it's making a tea or coffee for yourself, or just watching a show, or like a little distraction, but
go back to it.
Go back to it.
Don't give up.
Don't give up. You something, the best thing is also to just let go.
Exactly.
And then before you know it, the very thing that you want starts to just come to you. Like,
you know what,
when
you're
you
so
least
right.
expect it, that's when they start to come to you.
You know, you're right. Like, sometimes when you actually think about something and then you just sort of let it go. Because I've like also...
like, rather than being obsessive over it,
yeah,
if you just let it go,
sometimes it just comes to you.
it just comes to you.
Yeah, definitely.
I
Yeah,
just feel like that,
I'm a big believer of that. You know, I feel like work hard, obviously, but don't obsess over it, and like good things will come to you. Like, I'm gonna work hard, and it doesn't mean I'm perfect. Doesn't mean that I work hard every single day. It's not. I have days where I just literally just sit on the sofa and watch TV because I love doing that, right? And that can happen. But it's like, you know, I sort of tell myself that if I don't do it, then who else is gonna do it? Like, I have to do it for me.
And that, I feel like that's like the truth. Like,
Yeah.
I really do agree with everything you just said.
Yeah.
Like, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like also with that, we leave you with this as well. Like, every step forward matters, and every effort you make is shaping the life that you want. If you believe in it and keep showing up, you really can achieve it.
Yeah. Show up. Show up messy. Show up happy. Show up angry. Whatever it is. Just show up.
Just show up.
Yeah.
You can achieve it.
You can.
I do think so.
And with that, we're going to be signing off. So thank you so much for spending this time with us. We really appreciate you being here.
And if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe and follow us on social media and YouTube channel so you don't miss out on future episodes.
And our next episode is going to be a fun one. We're going to be trying Bengali snacks.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for that. There are some snacks that I haven't had literally in years. And it's going to be a little different from what we usually do. We'll switch things up and see if you guys like it. So yeah, we're going to be tasting a lot of fun snacks, delicious snacks, and we're going to be rating them. So that's going to be really interesting. So yeah, stay tuned for that.
And thanks again for listening, and we'll see you in the next time.
Bye.
Peace.
And every Bengali should know that these are like the OG ones.
Yeah.
It's almost like those like...
Oh my god, you can smell the cardamom. You can literally